The wedding was interesting. There were a lot of people that didn't show up.
Where was Tana?
Tana didn't show up.
She didn't show
Where
up.
was KSI? I don't think what Mr. Beast does is that cool. Yeah, he's giving a lot of people water in Africa. I think that the way he's going about it is selfish, and it's done for the wrong reasons.
And I just tweeted this dumb tweet. I didn't know it was going to turn into this massive groundswell of people telling me what my age is.
Every post you do, the comments are, bro, you're 40, like, move on. When you're walking around with Logan at those beautiful villas in Lake Como, you ever get the feeling you're kind of like best friends with Jeffrey Epstein?
He used to be out on the corner, he was dealing in drugs. Got himself a barber's chair and gave awesome cuts. Now he's a podcaster, his life, he'll talk about it with us. And now it's Jeff
FM. What? I had the effects off. Damn it, I'm rusty, but we are back in the new studio. My life has all come together, and I can't be happier than I am right now. We got a big guest on the pod today, huge guest. This guy is
Me and my brother are from Stockton.
He's a fighter. He's an inspiration to many kids. It's bad influence, but he's a good guy, good friend. Checks up on me all the time. I check up on him. I say, yeah, hey, how you feeling, buddy? Just to,
Why'd you leave the party?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on texting you motivational quotes every day. Like, yo, just exist today, bro.
Did you see that tweet?
Just be you. You are right where you need to be. Yeah, you probably did, but why are you posting?
Because I was on the guys. If you first of all, I should say thanks for having me back.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone in the Jeff FM audience. Every time I come on the show, Oscar, a quick shout out to you. You have your location. Shout out to Lab 818.
Shout out to Oscar and shout out to me for making all this possible.
And you as well for
making all of it possible.
What would Mexico be without Jeff Whittick? And
I went out there and I bought
Honduras and Guatemala.
Yeah, I went
and
out
all
there and I
those
bought
South
Oscar.
American. There you go. Exactly. Beautiful studio, beautiful people, beautiful audience. Every time I come back here, you can leave anything in.
Like Oscar was chained up, and I went and bought him off a chain gang. I'll take that one. That one looks like he's going to be skilled at tech.
They're going to slander you on Reddit anyways.
That's
it's
true.
One thing I've learned about this show. I can come on with the best intentions. Let's get Jeff out of his shell. Let's get him out of his room.
I ain't in no shell no more.
I know you're not, but I'm saying on some points you were. And I'll come in here. I'll give him the motivation to come out. He'll see my smiling face. He'll want a podcast. Still, you go on Reddit, old, fucking loves 20-year-old pussy. I just get slandered on Reddit.
Yeah, I got a question for you about that today. What's 3 things that people call you that piss you off?
I wouldn't say anything pisses me off.
Don't act cool, guy. Just answer honest.
I know. Am I fence sitting?
Yeah.
It's nothing pisses me off, right? Allow me to answer, please. I get cut off on
one word.
Please.
One word. 3 one-word things.
That's how Impaulsive is. Can I please talk?
I'm a much better host than the host of Impaulsive.
Saying. I'm just.
Sorry.
Please, can I please? Can you
one-word answers. That's in the question. It's literally 3 one-word answers that actually bug you. Old?
No.
Heroin? Lana?
No. What?
Logan?
No. Logan.
Meat Rider?
No. See, no.
Fence sitter?
I would say it would be more like
pedophile.
I would say no. It would be like because the true ones hurt. That's what they say. They say true ones hurt. So I would say like if someone said that I was
balding,
maybe.
You're not.
I'm working
but you
on
think
it.
you are.
No,
it's like,
I know, but I'm working
somebody's
on
got
it.
in your head thinking that you are balding.
Get
and
it on in my head.
Yeah.
Because the baldness.
Yeah.
I don't really like being. I feel very misunderstood sometimes, and I don't really get a chance to.
Oh. Well, you are 40.
I think that's the part that I just quite don't get about it. It's like that's how old I am.
Aren't you used to it now? You've been 40 for like 6 months now.
Yeah, I just don't really. I'm not sure that I get it. Is it because that tweet that I made? I was on the toilet.
Yeah.
And we went to the wedding. I'm sure we'll unpack all this. We went to the beautiful wedding.
We're gonna unpack that fucking cult wedding that we went to, that
Illuminati.
Jeff Bezos Illuminati wedding. We're gonna talk about all the stuff that you guys want to know and you want to hear, and we're gonna even make stuff up because I know you want to hear. Yeah.
But I went to the bathroom and I just thought of this thing for a second. I was like, I felt so alive and so good. It was such a good night. And I thought to myself, when you leave a party and one of your homies checks on you, that's how you know you got a real one. And right after I tweeted it, you texted me. And you didn't even see the tweet. You texted me and you said,
I don't go on
hey,
there.
What's up, bro? You good? Everything good or something like that? And I was like, Jeff's a real one. And I just tweeted this dumb tweet. I didn't know it was going to turn into this massive groundswell of people telling me what my age is. Like, I didn't know. It's like I'm so old that I forgot I have, what's it called? Dementia. And they have to tell me.
Every post you do, the comments are, bro, you're 40, like, move on. Which, yo, look at our...
It's like I could say I opened a library in Flushing Meadows, and they would be like, bro, you're 40. It does not matter what I do. They just say my age. And I don't know what to...
library Flushing
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to stop it, bro. It's like, or if I even want to. And so Banks and Aiden hit me up because that tweet went crazy, and they said
they could come out like Mike died, and then
bro, you're 40.
Yeah, bro, he's 40. Who cares?
And they said, lean into it. They were like, just lean into it. So everything you post now, be like, bro, I'm 40 years old, by the way.
Yeah,
it's so
take that joke back from them, you haters, you little children. Well, you hang out with who? Who? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
That's one of the things people say too, is that I hang out with like younger. I don't. How old are you?
19.
Okay, so you're
17.
younger. So you're a younger one.
Underage.
You're an underage.
Yeah.
But like Tav is 31, 32. Chicken Big Mac. Chicken Big Mac. Do you even know about that?
Do you think Tav is your like one of your other best friends?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Tav was the manager of FaZe Clan and Aiden Ross and fucked them all over. He's Jewish, right? He took all the money.
No.
So what's the deal with FaZe Banks recently? Had a big falling out with your crew, right? Like
not with us,
or with Aiden or something.
No, there was like a very. I only know what I see. I don't know all of what goes on behind the scenes. But there was like there's just been a lot of. Yeah, there was a beef with Aiden for sure.
I mean, I don't really care about this. We can move past it.
And we're 40, dude.
Yeah, we're 40. Yeah, I'm just gonna start using that too. Start calling me 40 from now on.
They do. They say you're pushing 40. And you know what they say about me?
I'm 35. No. I'm fucking halfway there.
No.
Yeah. I guess if you round up, I'm 40.
It doesn't. It's not rounding up. The day you turn 30,
you're
pushing
40.
No, you're yes.
Yeah.
The day you turn 30, you're 40.
Yeah. Damn.
Because they're kids.
Is Logan 30 yet?
Jeff, you have to understand.
Logan's 30, right?
He's like 31.
Thank God.
Bro, you have to understand. These are kids. Like, they're actually children. They don't understand. To them, 40 is like old. They're like, dude, at 40, you better be ready to die.
Well,
soon.
to us, it was the same. But we weren't.
Yeah, but we didn't.
We
talk
weren't
it.
rich,
We didn't
famous, fucking multi-millionaires that run 6-minute miles. And
also, Jeff, another
had
thing
a daughter that passed away.
Oh, it didn't stop at the pause sign.
Yeah, no.
You can't do inside. You'll
it's
never
inside
be able to
joke, but no, I was doing the guy on the beach. Damn, you don't have to trauma dump on me like that, remember? He's like, y'all like bodybuilders?
You like bodybuilders? Nah, we're okay. We like our men scrawny. What about 8 inches and thick?
What about 8 inches?
What does he say? What about 8 inches and thick? What about a college graduate? What about 6 figures annual? What about my wife left me 18 months ago? What about my daughter committed suicide 2 months? And dude, the girl's just like,
she ran a 6-minute mile and she was faster than me or something.
Crazy.
No way that fucking big meatball runs a 6-minute mile. It's hard to do 6-minute miles. I could barely bang them out now at my old age of 50.
I went to here's something a 40-year-old would do. By myself, you know this, I told you. I went to the American Museum of Natural History.
Where is that?
In New York City, on the west side of the Central Park.
Is that where they do the Met Gala? No, that's the Metropolitan, right?
Yeah, Metropolitan Museum. This is the American Museum of Natural History. What an incredible museum, bro. They had all these different vignettes of like African animals and African people and Asian animals and Asian people. They had a whole floor on space. And I'm sitting there in this planetarium watching this show presented by Pedro Pascal. And he's talking about how the depths and the vastness of space and how little we know about space.
Yeah.
And yet I couldn't really tell you much about that. But one thing I could tell you is the verbatim, I'm 8 inches and thick. Like, what's wrong with our brains? That's the stuff that we hold on to, this rot, this brain rot that's infecting us, this cancer.
Brain rot. All right, real quick, this episode's sponsored by Cash App. Do you have friends that are always asking you for money, like me? If you do, one of the easiest ways to pay those scumbags is Cash App. I love Cash App because it's super easy to use and it's green. It's fun. You know, like money, it's green. It's exciting. Sending money, receiving money. I like it better than all the other platforms that do this similar things, but they're all worse because they all kick me off for like fraudulent activity when I wasn't even doing nothing wrong. Thank you, Cash App, for sticking with me. If you weren't up to speed already, Cash App is more than just a safe way to send and receive money. With the Cash App card, you unlock tons of perks without all the fees. Enjoy benefits like exclusive early access to nationwide concerts, concert pre-sales with Kendrick Lamar and Sabrina Carpenter, to name a couple of recent examples, plus discounts on everyday purchases and popular brands you're probably already spending money on. Cash App also adds security to your money by declining suspicious card transactions and sending you a notification to make sure your payment is really you. If your card is ever lost or stolen, you can lock it with just one tap. Spend with confidence with the Cash App card today. For a limited time, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash for real. Just download Cash App and use our exclusive referral code JeffFM in your profile to send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. Thank you, Cash App, hooking you guys up with some dough and sponsoring the show. Thank you. Now let's get back on with it. It's so weird. I went the past week because I'm not gonna lie, I was a little depressed after the wedding. I don't know why. Maybe I'm jealous and hating. I'm sad it's over because it was a wild, insane wedding that'll never happen again because nobody else makes that much money and would also just basically fuck off to do whatever the fuck they want for like content and have fun, and like, I don't know, it just felt like a freak show, that wedding. Like, you were the officiator. I went to my parents yesterday to see my dog and stuff because he's still over there, and it's hard to strip him away from my mother because he's been there for a while now. But I am gonna. My dad's like, get this damn dog out of here. But they were like, so what, is he even really married now? Mike's not a priest or an officiator, whatever.
I think they were already married. I think like they were already.
Oh, they already got like legally married. That was just for show.
Or something like that.
Yeah, a lot of stuff felt just for show there, but it was still like a super fun, like
incredible. Lake Como's the most beautiful place I've ever been in my life.
It's a $4 million wedding. You better get some damn content out of it.
Incredible.
You know? Yeah, and I bought the Meta glasses, so I'm gonna be doing pranks, guys. I'm 35 years old. I'm about to get back into pranks. Excited about that. Going around fucking with people. I'm 50 years old. I'm about to get back into pranks, and I buy them, and then I'm like pumped to use them. And then I get to the wedding, and the wedding gift was Meta glasses, and I'm like, "Fuck, motherfucker!" But it's all right, you know what? Because now I'll give them to one of my guys, and we'll do double pranks on people. We'll get 2 angles. So shout out to Logan and Nina for that wedding gift. Those Meta glasses, those are really nice. It was a beautiful ceremony. One of the most sickest weddings I've ever been to in my life. And I hung out with a lot of old friends there. It was super fun. Oliver Tree is always great to hang out with. I love that kid. Off camera, you know.
So you guys got a little scrap.
Yeah, how was that Impaulsive episode? Did it do well?
The sentiment towards was fantastic. People were they thought it was like very like fun, and like just anybody came on. It wasn't as structured and rigorous an interview style. It felt more like an old reunion of friends.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I guilted Logan in a way, but I give no fucks about being on that show, genuinely.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Because he was kind of like explaining like, yo, Jeff, we're just like busy guys, you know, and stuff like that. I'm like, no, Logan, I didn't show up. You guys invited me 7 times. I just didn't show up to like a few, you know, like
we love having you on, Jeff.
I wouldn't call people after they dissed me 3 times to show up for a podcast.
You just never show up. You just didn't show up. It was like the stem cell thing where you didn't show up.
Yeah, this year has been miserable for me,
brother,
up to this point. But now I'm doing better than everyone.
I've forgiven you for all of the things that you've missed. And
I forgive you for all the stuff you.
I forgive you too, Mike.
What did I do?
Read the last text message you sent to me.
Yeah, you call him a fucking goober or something.
Okay, just hold on 1 second. Let me find this. Kyle Barper. Where is this text message? Oh, wait, you're not Kyle Barper. Hold on a second. You sent me a text message. I didn't respond.
No, before that. The last message you sent me before, like, this week.
Yo, Oscar, 911. You put our private phone call in the fucking edit. Are you fucking stupid? Y'all are unreal. Yeah, because, dude, you guys are boneheads, bro.
Yo, you do the same shit to everybody else.
No, that's not true.
That's this
When's
game.
the last time I used anything of yours? You can't even flip this desk. It's too small.
You would sexualize me to people in your vlog.
That was years ago.
You would touch me in inappropriate places.
You consented to it.
Yeah, but the first time only. After that, I was uncomfortable. But you kept on proceeding. I don't know.
Oscar, I'm sorry that I said that to you, but it's like when I have private phone calls and there's an assumption of privacy. Truthfully, Oscar, I should say this.
I didn't respond. So
I
I'm
will
like,
say
whatever.
this. No. I will say this. A mean text message. That's technically grounds for a lawsuit in California. It's a two-party consent state. So technically, the fact that you utilized a recording that I didn't consent to having recorded, that's a crime.
So come at us, bro.
No, I don't want to do that. I just wanted to fume for a second, and I would never fume at Oscar. It was
What's
more
fume mean? Me like you smoked that thing to get off
Also,
nicotine?
he let you know
Vapes?
that he was recording.
No, that's not. Do you have proof of this?
I could pull it up right now.
Do you have it in the drive?
I do have it in the drive.
Whatever. Yeah, it's
well,
all right.
listen, Oscar, as you know, huge fan of Lab 818 Studios. If you're in the SoCal area, guys, and you need one of the most professional, incredible podcast studios, look at this milled wood, this beautiful setting. You come to Lab 818 Studios.
Hand built by our set builder that builds everything. Oscar's father. He's a
Oscar
goddamn
Senior.
He's a goddamn artist.
What's his name?
Oscar Senior.
Now, Jeff, let me ask you a question. Yesterday, you told Oscar you're going to do a podcast.
Yeah.
Last night was Oscar's father's birthday. It was a big night for him, and he couldn't go to his birthday party.
Nobody told me this.
You told him that you were doing a podcast, and then you didn't show up, and he missed his dad's quinceañera.
That's not true.
Yes, he did.
I just flew in yesterday. I didn't even.
Oscar?
It was my dad's birthday yesterday.
Okay, what the fuck? How am I supposed to know?
I texted you.
He calls me all the time randomly, just FaceTimes me. He's
What are
like,
you gonna
hey,
do?
my
What are you
friend,
gonna do, the
just
birthday?
checking in on you. Well, damn, I got to hit him up, tell him happy birthday. Should we stop the show?
We can't even do voices of people anymore because they'll slander us on Reddit. Remember I did Soon Deep? I thought Soon Deep was a great bit.
You got slandered for that?
Look, I got slandered on Reddit. I get slandered on Reddit, dude, for everything, bro. For 26-year-old girls.
All right, who
They want me
cares,
to
though?
date 50 plus. That'll make them happy.
That's like me. That's what I do. That's why I only do that.
MILFs.
The wedding was interesting. There were a lot of people that didn't show up that I was like, why aren't they here? You know, like a lot of people there I didn't know, which was
Where
like,
was Tana?
Tana didn't show up.
She didn't show
Where was
up.
KSI? They're fucking business partners. What happened? Why did KSI not show up to his partner Logan Paul's wedding?
I
Oh,
think
because
it's-
Jake.
I think it's because of Jake.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
think so, man. I do. I
That's
really
fair.
do. And I think Jake got the precedent.
And they would have
because he's a blood
100%
brother.
scrapped. The way Jake was so drunk, they would have got into it.
And I would have had to take. I would have had to take KSI's side because it evened the battle out.
I would have fucking rocked KSI.
You would have.
Well,
I would have took KSI's side just because it would have been even.
I would have
2-on-2.
side wrapped him, sucker punched him. Who's that guy that fucking cheap shotted him?
We would get cooked if it was me and
That
KSI
scumbag
versus the
person.
Pauls
Wait, you
and KSI.
and
versus,
KSI?
So here's what would happen, dude. We'd be screwed.
Yeah,
It'd
join
be
the winning
game
team
over.
already. It's
It'd be over. I'd have
like-
to switch now. So maybe me, Jake, Logan, you, KSI, and Greg Paul.
If a fight breaks out at that wedding, KSI's getting jumped. So what are you gonna do? Go in there and get jumped with him, or jump into the jumping?
Into the jumping.
I'm gonna add to the jumping.
I can't take any more blows.
and be
to the
high
head.
fiving guys after. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we got his ass. That's what you get. You know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tana wasn't there. KSI was. Tana, I guess, had a severe sickness. She was invited. She had been talking about the wedding happening. She went on that trip to Australia. I think she picked up a case of the clap or something like that out in Australia. And then came back, didn't go to the fucking wedding, dude. Didn't show up. I talked to her the day before. She's like, do you think they're going to be mad? Also, another person who potentially didn't go because of Jake Paul, because of the fake wedding that happened and potential beef.
which was brought up
Damn,
several times,
that's
even on
crazy.
the podcast too.
That's
Like there were a
crazy.
lot of jokes made about Jake's wedding that with Tana that they had. I get that's got to be awkward for her. It's fine.
Jake was married once to Tana. That's crazy.
And now Jake's with his girl
Fiancé
there,
and
fiance, and Tana's
Makoa.
with her fiance, I guess, whatever at this point. You
What
know?
about who else did show up?
Oh,
I guess the big elephant in the room,
George Janko?
George Janko.
Oh yeah, I've going into it. I thought I'd be hanging with you and George out there a lot,
I
but
miss George.
really I was only hanging with you.
No,
because Logan was so busy and Jake was like doing his own thing. I hung out with Jake a lot, talked to him. It's cool to find out shit like the Gervonta Davis fight. It's cool to find out that a week before it comes out.
welcome to the money team, bro.
Yeah,
we got a lot of
yeah.
alpha over on our side, dude.
Yeah, that's
You
actually
know?
an interesting fight. I'll definitely watch that. The
Okay,
weight
let's-
thing's crazy, but it's just cool that he's fighting such a badass fucking champion, you know, even though he's a child
I agree with you.
and weighs as much as a baby.
I agree with you. He's undefeated. He's an
Yeah.
incredible fight. He's an incredible boxer.
Yeah.
Even if the weight is, listen, Gervonta fights at 135, correct?
He knows how to block punches, defend himself.
He walks around at what, 170?
Yeah.
Jake's gonna have to.
No.
Yeah, he does. I'm telling you.
158.
No, I'm telling you,
160.
it's not. It's more than that. He cuts down big time. He probably walks around at once. Yeah, maybe 165, 170.
Bro, he is tiny. You see him in person, he's a little person. But
A
also
dwarf
knocks
Mamba?
everybody the fuck out. That's why they call him Tank, you know? He fucking hits like a tank. I don't know. Oscar's doing sound bites and everything today. Sometimes he's going to be off. He's going to miss some.
Come in.
He was knocking.
Is there somebody here?
No, he just said he
Is it
knocks.
Jake Paul? He's going to bust in. Hey, you bully kids. Remember the Cody Co?
So what? So he's gonna go up. Tank's gonna go up. Jake's gonna go down. Jake's gonna have to cut.
I think it'll.
It's an interesting.
I think it'll be a decision.
It's an interesting experiment for Jake too, because he's got to cut, and it'll be the first time him kind of learning what it means to what it feels like to cut down that far.
Was he going to have to
Because
cut
it
down to
changes-
180, 185? Can he do that even?
Where does the catch go? Like 175, 185? Like,
Because if he's 170 and Jake gets to that scale and he gets to 185, that'd be very close, very competitive fight. You know, like that's super interesting. But I think Jake's not going to ever go that low. Maybe
bro, I have
200.
to choke out 30 pounds to get to 185.
Yeah, because otherwise I feel like it would end up being like Logan versus Floyd, where even though you fucking catch Floyd with a bunch of, like, I don't know, Floyd could hit Logan a bunch of times and Logan's just a much bigger guy. You just can't really, as a smaller guy, half the size, you don't have the power to really put the other person on
but I
punches.
think Tank has youth that Floyd didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And I think probably has a bit more power.
And probably
Yeah.
more down to take risks, like get in the pocket and jump in there. And
I mean, Floyd's a
chin him.
Floyd's a counter striker.
Yeah.
And Tank
Selects his punches like Floyd. He has like the least punch output, but when he hits you and he picks the perfect shot, it fucking catches you and you're asleep. You know so that could happen to Jake. That'd
I saw
be crazy.
Ryan Garcia last night. He's been talking a lot about it.
Oh yeah,
About the fights.
that'd be an interesting fight. Jake versus Ryan.
How much does Ryan weigh?
He's like a little heavier than Tank. Because remember that hydration clause and everything. That's why he said that. It got knocked out because he was too big. And
Now
he's
he's
fighting 145.
He's
like maybe 10 pounds heavier than Tank. 5 pounds, 10 pounds.
Oh, Tank is that.
But he's got a height.
Oh, Tank is that.
So you could put on more weight when you
Tank
have that
is
height.
that small.
Yeah, Tank's a little fucking.
He's like dwarf Mamba. Like what size?
Well, look it up. What is Tank's height? And then we could talk about the wedding secrets. All
He's
the stuff
5'5".
5'5". That's like my ex-girlfriend.
He's 5'5". He's 5'5". That can't be true.
How close can you get to Jake? Jake's a 6'2" monster.
Wait,
now,
wait. Can you pull that on the screen, Oscar? I'm not sure I believe that. That's shorter.
And that's when people lie too. So he's probably 5'4".
He's 5'5". That's shorter than both of my exes, I think. Right?
Yeah, 100%.
Is it?
The last one,
He's 135.
and they don't cut down like UFC fighters. I feel
Ryan's like 10 pounds heavier than him.
My God.
he probably. That's why I'm saying he probably walks around like 150. He'll probably walk in heavy. The heaviest he can get up to is probably like 1.
It's like. Do you remember? Were you? I might age myself here and really be 40. But do you remember that game, Mike Tyson, the Mike Tyson game? And you would be a small guy, and you would have to fight these massive people.
Yeah,
It was like called.
It's gonna look like that
Knockout.
freak
Mike
show,
Tyson's
yeah.
Knockout. That's
Yeah.
what it was called. It was on Nintendo.
yeah. It's gonna look like that freak show, but it's gonna be
But he's
interesting.
capable.
We're going.
But he's capable.
We're going.
I care more-
I
I
better
care
stay
more-
friends with you until then, because I got to make sure I get to that fight. I want to see that one be up
What
close
about
and personal.
Crawford? What about Crawford Canelo?
Very interesting fight, but I feel like they've been building it up for like 6 months. I'm like over it already, you know? All right, real quick, this episode's brought to you by PrizePicks. Preseason football is underway and college football is just starting, but you can already make season-long more or less picks for the 2025 season on PrizePicks. Enter your picks before week 1 kicks off. And plus, PrizePicks also has MMA. My Saturdays all are on PrizePicks and watching UFC, and sometimes I do really good and sometimes I'm doing great, and then the last guy ruins it all for me. But that's life, and that's part of the game. PrizePicks is a simple way to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in and win up to 2,000 times your money. Yeah, PrizePicks is also the best way to get action on sports in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia, which a lot of these platforms are not allowed in most places, but PrizePicks is 30 states. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. PrizePicks invented flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit, which is great for me because I always just miss it by one. But thanks to the flex play, keeps it fun, keeps you playing, keeps you winning. PrizePicks is the best way to win real money this football season. Which players are going off, which players aren't. Make sure your picks are in less than 60 seconds and turn your opinions into real money all season long on PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. Join millions of users and sign up today. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code Jeff to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5. That's code Jeff to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game. Thank you, PrizePicks. All right, back on with the show. I'm going to Africa in 3 days.
How come you don't ever prep for your guests?
I did. I have a massive
There's no
sheet
way.
for you here.
There's no way.
Yeah, Mike, look.
And also, you don't.
Mike,
Let me ask you a question.
look at this, you motherfucker. Hold on before you accuse me of something like that. Mike Malak is a solid guest. Like I said when you came in, we've got a solid guest on the show today. We haven't had him on in a couple months. Co-host of Impaulsive,
No, you don't
author,
have to
recovery
read the whole
story.
thing to
Plus,
me. It's
he's
just like-
got their mix of humor humor and chaos that you can bounce off of. I'll prep a doc with a mix of. I had ChatGPT did this.
That's ChatGPT.
So I had her prep a whole doc for my own friend, my best friend that I've known for years, and I still can't fucking. My job is so hard. You guys don't get what it's like being a social media creator. I just have fucking AI doing it, and I was against it for a while, but like last week I got the meta classes. I got into AI, and I've been using that shit for everything. And you know what? It's not. I don't care if they kill us in fucking 100 years. I'll be dead anyway. But it's resourceful. It's not cheating.
Why does he keep walking out? It's like you know when you watch something and it gets stuck on a loop.
Maybe he's just laughing so hard at this show that he had to get out because you don't want to make.
Keeps like changing his posture.
What's going on with you? Why do you keep going up and down so much? What do you think is a rodeo?
Got energy.
When's the last time you got laid, bro?
A long time.
Has it been a long time?
Yeah.
That's good. That's great. I was just curious.
Last time was.
Just because you're over there bouncing around and shit, you look like you're full. You got cleaned the pipes out lately, drained them and all.
No, but I'm about to.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Your girl. You want to say her name?
No, there's not and she said she's not going, by the way. The girl that you said that,
Should we ask her?
I don't know. People have been trying to hook me up for a while, and none of them have worked out, but I'm committed this year to finding a vessel to impregnate.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can find somebody that I truly love, because as I get older and I got off drugs, I'm more in touch with my emotions, and love is the best thing, you know? Like, I went to go see Goose yesterday, see my boy, after his sack's been cut off, and I just love him, you know, and it put me in such a better mood. It saved me from that depression. And when people think like, oh, should I get a dog? Should I get a dog? It's a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but what's the point of life if you don't have love? That was beautiful. I'm the man. I'm the best at this.
That was good. Wouldn't say best.
Aliens have been found.
'cause
They
I'm
have been
here.
located on the star
Sentinel
that is
Island?
called no.
Or Sentinel Island? Is it or no?
No, it's close to that though. What's the name of the star, the closest one to us?
Vega.
No,
The sun?
No,
The
look it
sun.
up. Type it in.
The sun.
It has a planet. Kepler
No, don't fucking
B2.
show me the answer yet. Stop, because if you show me the answer, I'm gonna be pissed. This is a real trivia question, and I want to answer it, dude. Stop. What is the star that's closest to Earth? Is that what you're asking right now?
Yeah,
What is the star that's closest to Earth?
it's like someone with a P, like Vesuvius.
Oh, it's a number? Oh, it
something.
doesn't have a name?
No, it has a name. It's got a crazy name.
It's not Vega or Polaris or something like that?
Look at something like that. Yeah, Polaris
Pro-
Maximus or some shit. What is it?
Proxima?
Prostate exam?
Prostate exam is the nearest star. Who names these things? Closest Proxima Centauri.
Oh, man,
yeah,
it means
so
which
Proxima
means
Centauri.
closest proximity. That's what it means. Proxima Centauri. Can you look it up
it's
and see what that
4
means?
light years away, which can't be that
I'm
far.
I'm not happy now. I'm unhappy because
There's life near us.
It doesn't. I don't care. I claim to be the goat of trivia. And by the way, I hope you have more trivia planned because I failed that one. I failed it live and it can't be cut. And what I do on my vlogs is when people ask me trivia questions, if I get them wrong, I cut them out. What does it mean?
What's Proxima Centauri's moons? I just said it.
What?
B2 something. I don't know. That's where the life was found. So the new James Webb Telescope is the $8 billion telescope that they put out there into space that's discovering the universe. Like, people don't realize 10 years ago, we thought we only had 9 planets. And now we found out that there's billions of planets. There's billions of galaxies.
What are you talking about 10 years ago? What are you talking about? We thought there was only 9 planets. Only 9 planets in our solar system.
Maybe 20 years ago. Yeah, in our solar system. But we didn't know that there were even other solar systems until we really sent the Hubble telescope.
Jeff, I'm gonna scare you a little bit right now.
Am I Joe Rogan in this right now? Is this misinformation?
20 years ago was 2005.
I know.
Okay, I think
I saw a comment on some video where it was like, "You shut up, you boomers! 20 years ago, it wasn't 1980 anymore. It was 2020."
When you just said 20 years ago, my brain immediately was like the 60s.
In the 80s?
Yeah, I was going even further back. It literally was. I was graduating from high school.
Damn, time fucking flies.
Flies, dude. You're 50, by the way.
I know. What can I do?
Yo, okay, ready for this? Listen to this. Oscar, you could fact check this. This is crazy. We have a probe, and I want you to finish this Proxima Centauri story as well. But we have a probe that we sent out. Okay, we sent it out like years and years and years ago, and it's just floating.
Is it the one with the record?
The goal is to get the probe out of our solar system.
Yeah,
just out of our solar system.
Yeah,
it's been floating for years, and Oscar, I hope you're looking this up in real time. The distance it's covered is only 5 seconds of light speed. To get out of our solar system, it will take 1 year of light speed travel. A light year, 1 light year to get out of our solar system. It's only traveled 5 light seconds.
Well, light travels so fucking ridiculously fast.
I understand
like the
that.
Second you turn on this light, it's not like it goes to light it. Like, boom, the light's on.
Is that what it is? It was sent in.
Light speed is like nothing.
Oscar, is that accurate? Will it take 1 light year to get out of the solar system?
Bro, by the time they discover anything, Logan and Nina are going to be divorced.
Bro, they'll be dead 400 times. A new version of them will have been created. A Xerox will have been created with different style heads, and that one will be dead 400 times over. Bro, it will take so long to get out of the solar system. Are Esme's kids, generations.
You're getting fired, bro.
What?
Because they're gonna clip it like a.
Bro, do you know how long it's gonna take for any? But here's the difference: AI and SI, artificial intelligence, superintelligence can change this, dude. It can change this. Things are gonna start changing rapidly. You're like, bro, my hair problem.
Like this. How look at how much this podcast has improved since I started utilizing AI.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
I got a solid guest today, Mike Malek. I would never say that.
Thank you.
We got a shit guest today. No, we got a great one. I'm so excited for this episode.
Jeff, I'm tired of being humble. Okay?
Well, let's start roasting people.
No. I don't want to roast
real.
anyone else. I want to be real about something.
Let's be real.
I'm the greatest podcaster in the history of this game.
See, now I'm gonna have to disagree because I
am.
Although I am extremely humble, I do think I'm slightly better than you because of you spit out regurgitated bullshit that you think people want to hear. I speak from the heart.
Say something from your heart right now.
I don't think what Mr. Beast does is that cool. You know, he's giving a lot of people water in Africa.
Are you?
But I think that the way he's going about it is selfish. And it's done for the wrong reasons.
Are you fucking crazy?
Don't care. Said what I had to say. Keep it real. That's the difference between me and you. That's why people like me and don't like you. Yeah, now my relationship. I mean, maybe Mr. Beast, he follows me on Instagram. Maybe he'd offer me a collab, help me save my career, get my numbers up. But turns out I don't give a fuck. Sorry, pal. The water thing is for you to look better.
Jeffrey.
And he calls up everybody on FaceTime on a stream with hundreds of thousands of people and is like, yo, can you give me $100,000, right? And like, pushes them into donating to charity, you know?
Well, sometimes people need a push to donate to charity, Jeff.
But don't shake me down for it.
You're being shook down by Mr. Beast, by the king of the world.
Let me give you what I agree on giving, you know? Or let me go out there.
Okay, well, now that I have you here, how much do you agree on giving? I talked to Mr. Beast
I'll do it myself. I'll go there and hand it to the kids myself.
Mr. Beast Jimmy called me before this, and he wanted me to ask you on air, how much are you willing to donate to Team Water?
Nothing.
He's not going to be happy about that. He's not
I
going
don't
to be
give a
happy about it.
fuck.
He's not going to be happy about that.
I don't care.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm going to Africa next week myself, and I'm putting in labor. I'm
you wanna
giving
know
these
what you're
kids
gonna do?
haircuts. I'm going to save a
You know what
village
you're gonna do?
by giving them
Because
haircuts.
we've seen you do it in the past. You're going to try to wrangle an elephant for your own personal transportation.
Yeah, I'll wrangle a couple elephants out
You've done it before,
there.
and you'll do it again. You'll do it again. How are you going to call out one of the greatest minds of the 21st century who has delivered new eyes, new ears, new wells, new homes? He's given food to people who need it. When you're out there exploiting
You want to know
elephants.
why? You want to know the truth? Because I'm bitter. I'm jealous. I'm mad at the world.
Okay. You're honest.
Yeah.
You're honest.
Yeah. And I genuinely think when you put in that much, like, oh, look at me, I'm such a good guy, you're doing it
I
because
don't think
you're
he said
not,
that.
and you're
He
hiding
has
stuff.
He has been very clear that the reason that he does it is because it's a business for him, and it all recycles itself. It's a business that allows him to do such great things. So imagine he had never told the world about it, and he just went and did nice stuff because he was a nice guy, and it got no views, and he was never able to do it
Doesn't have to
again.
get no views, just like get lesser views. you
But
know?
then less
it's
people
not cool to get
help.
views. It's not cool.
It may not be, but you want to know what is cool, Jeff? H2O, water for people who need water. Okay, there's people
Did you
outside.
donate?
There's a person outside right now that needs water.
Answer the question.
Okay,
Did you
he needs
donate?
water
And how much would you
outside
donate?
right now?
How
We're
much would you
talking
donate?
over each other here. What you're asking and what I'm saying, they're two completely.
Would you get
I just
$500
can't
bucks?
hear what you're saying because you keep cutting me off.
Would you give?
It's just crazy.
Don't say I cut people off, because that's the one thing I never do is cut people off. Go ahead, have the rest of the show.
Wait, is that a comment that keeps coming up recently? Did they say you cut people off?
Yeah, because Oscar, the way Oscar's been editing, guys. By the way, this is the truth. If we do live streams, you know my flow is fucking on point when I'm interviewing people, or it's extremely terrible, but it's intentional and I purposely fucked up the interview. But no, Oscar edits to cut down to keep it entertaining, and it turns out I'm the most entertaining guy.
So he just takes out all of your guest statements and
Yeah.
it's just you talking yourself.
And I'm
the whole
just nailing
show.
funny
You
questions
just-
the whole show.
You just ask questions, then another question.
That's how I like it. Yeah. So he went a little too hard last time and cut all Paige's responses, and it turned out to be a terrible, unlistenable
Paige Van
episode
Zandt?
because Paige, Tana's
I donated
ex-assistant-
zero money. Fuck giving kids water.
Fuck giving kids water, you said?
But I didn't say it. You can't say that.
Or is that Mr. Beast? Leaked
Who
footage?
was that?
Leaked audio?
Man.
All right, everybody, real quick. This episode's sponsored by Shopify. When I first started my business, Jeff's Barbershop, I was completely lost. I had no idea how to run a business. I was doing stuff off the books my whole life that I'm not proud of, but you know what? I didn't get taught business in school. I didn't get taught how to write even a check. I didn't know nothing. But thanks to Shopify, they make it super easy, super simple for you to design your own website. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands that are just getting started, Shopify is the easiest and most fun way to do business. Trust me, I'm an idiot and somehow a very successful business owner because of Shopify. Thank you, Shopify. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. You don't have to sell weed in your neighborhood for life. You can go legit. You could start a business. Shopify will help you turn your business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/JeffFM. Go to shopify.com/JeffFM. That's shopify.com/JeffFM. Cha-ching. All right. Thank you, Shopify. Now let's get back on with the show. When you're walking around with Logan at those, like, these beautiful villas in Lake Como, you ever get the feeling you're kind of like best friends with Jeffrey Epstein?
When you're sitting at a desk, do you ever kind of feel like you're sitting inside a washing machine?
Don't answer a question
No, but
with a
like,
question.
but you're
Give me
asking
the
me a
answer.
question that has no meaning. Has no meaning. It's like, yo, when you walk around with Oscar, do you ever think you're walking around with a dinosaur? Like, dude, you just said something that makes no sense. How do you want me to react to that? It doesn't.
I just mean, like, that shit was so expensive and insane.
So why don't you say Bezos or something? Why Epstein?
Because he's more relevant. He's more in the news right now. Controversial. Yeah,
more
yeah,
clicks.
Yeah. Man, the Epstein shit's insane. I've been like into it now, which is something I never wanted to get into politics.
Did you see what Ghislaine said?
She said a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I started catching up on that.
She basically, it seemed like she said that no one was ever at the island. Every person they interview and every person from the government they ask and anyone they ask begins to peel the story back more and more to a point where I think within 1 year,
someone's going to be dead or in jail.
No, mark my words, within 1 year, there will be speculation that Jeffrey Epstein never existed at all. I'm telling you right now. Because
some people are saying he's still alive.
No, it's not even that. I'm telling you, every time. Like, first it was, Trump's going to release the files. Then they asked him to release. He ran on that. And then they asked him to release the files, and he was like, it's a big hoax, man. The whole thing's a hoax. Why am I going to... You keep talking about the files.
Yeah.
Then they get into the files. And now Ghislaine comes out and she says, remember how they this is the amount of times Clinton visited? She said, Clinton was never on that island. He never even went to that island. And then they said, Trump's done some really bad stuff with Epstein. And she said, I don't know that Trump ever met an Epstein. And Trump saying it's all a hoax.
Yeah.
Stop talking to Epstein. I'm telling you, they're going to keep burying it to a point where in 2 years, they're going to come out and the truth is going to come out. There's no island. There's no Jeffrey Epstein. And none of the people even really existed.
It's just so embarrassing how they're handling it because they're just treating everybody, like the people of America, like they're fucking idiots.
Dumbasses.
Yeah. And you transfer her to a country club. You know her. You have a personal history and a friendship with her outside before they got arrested and stuff. He probably looks at Ghislaine like you're a friend and you didn't do anything wrong. I did it too. Or allegedly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't come fucking take down my actually, fuck it. Kill me. I don't care.
That was a crazy turnoff there, dude.
So you had Trump on the podcast and helped him get elected. You probably are the reason that he's the president.
Whoa,
That's what my father says.
Whoa.
Yeah, Mike, that fucking clout chaser having Trump on.
Whoa. We made a impartial attempt to have both candidates on the show. Okay.
You are one of the podcast bros. You're memed everywhere now.
That's not true. When you look at the little...
But they use
let me
Logan's
ask you a
face.
question.
They don't
Let me
use
ask
their
you a
face.
question. How come half of the world says, oh, those liberals on the Impaulsive podcast? The other half says, oh, they're podcast bros who helped Trump get... Which one is it? Let me tell you something really quick about
Well, that's
people.
what they're mad about.
Let me tell you something about people, okay? As you already fucking know. Do whatever you want to do. Because people are going to have a problem with you no matter what. And if they don't have a problem with you today, they're going to have a problem with you tomorrow. There's no point of trying to be anything you're fucking not in this world.
What if we
be
can't,
whoever
though?
you want.
What if we can't?
But let me ask you a question.
What if I walk outside to go to work and and there's a National Guard is outside and there's tanks driving down my street and I just want to get to work, but then I get to work and all my employees are gone because ICE took them.
Did I give a fucking endorsement? I asked the dude questions about Israel and a bunch of other stuff. Then we were supposed to have Kamala on.
Stop taking my Mexicans, all right?
That part I do agree with. I say stuff. This get some slack for this.
I don't own them, but I love them.
No,
and all my girlfriends my whole entire life have been Mexican. So what am I going to do? That's why I haven't been dating because all the Mexicans are gone.
I think they should start taking some of the white people.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I got more problems with a lot of white people than I do with the Mexicans.
Take FaZe Banks, deport his ass, teach him a lesson.
Where? Where's he from? Scotland?
Put him in Alcatraz Island or something.
But where do you deport? You got to put him back in the
Alligator
right
Island?
It's not. You can't put him on an island. Epstein Island.
Sometimes people need to do a little bit.
But what I'm
even
saying
like a
is
month
this,
or
bro.
two in
Every
jail.
Mexican I know, bro, is a hardworking person that is a great person, bro. What?
FaZe Banks calls you after. Yo, you and Jeff said you should send me to Alligator Island. What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
I don't know. Whatever. I think the whole thing's
Next week on the show, we got FaZe Banks. No, I'm kidding. That'd be a funny one, though. Maybe we will. Who knows? I'm going to that birthday party, so...
what birthday party?
Tov's tomorrow.
Oh, Tov's birthday party. Yeah, ask him if he wants to come on the show next week.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. It's going to be a who's who of fucking degenerates at this shit tomorrow. You'll fit right in. I told Sammy Shahidi you were coming. Everybody thought it was all fun and games. People are really excited for you to come hang out with all the podcast bros tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't lie to your audience. Don't make it seem like when you go out on the weekends,
the Nelk boys and the Impaulsive crew.
Your audience thinks you go and hang out with Trisha Paytas on the weekends. I'll tell them what really happens.
Nah,
bro.
Trisha's got a family.
You go. I'm just saying. You aren't no blue-haired liberal, buddy.
Did you get a little jealous of Logan, like being like a now married man with a child, and we're 90 and we have no kids?
No, I didn't. I didn't even think about it for a second.
I got mad.
I've got
I was
nieces,
like,
I've got nephews, and let me tell you something, bro. There's not a person on this planet I would trade my life with. Not a single person. I swear to you, and I mean that wholeheartedly. That's how much I enjoy my existence on this planet.
Not even fucking
don't
Jay-Z?
care. Nope, absolutely not.
Hova?
Don't care. I am the comeback story. I love my
What about
life.
Timothy Chalamet?
That maybe. Shamlet's
What about
cool.
Pete Davidson?
What about P. Diddy?
No, I wouldn't want to trade
All right,
spots with him.
Listen to this. I love the adventure I'm on. Maybe one day I find love. Maybe I have a family, and that would be great. I'm envious of people who have that. To an extent, yeah, to your point. I do think that's a beautiful thing. But I love this adventure. I love that I get to go to all these new places. Every new place I go to, 40 by the way.
Yeah.
Every new place I go to, I get to meet new people. And every day my Rolodex and my network gets bigger and bigger. And I love the people. I love the food. I love the places. That's what excites me. That gets my rocks off. That's what gives me the desire to keep going in this life. When I sit in one place too long, I start to fester. I start to gather moss. The thoughts start to spin.
Oh, yeah.
The demons start to visit. They start talking to me. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Like you know, Pac-Man, the little thing, like the
Hey,
panel.
Mike.
Hey, what's up? How you feeling? You want to do some heroin? But when I travel and I see new places and I get to deliver the positivity of the world, that makes me happy.
Hey, Mike.
Exactly.
Come with me.
That's how it feels.
Come put the needle in your arm.
That's how it
Oh, I'm
feels.
doing it.
That's how it
It's
feels.
fun. It makes you feel great.
Sorry. Yes.
I like to run.
Show.
I'm running.
Bullshit.
No, I'm not. I swear to you, I love the adventure. I do. Would it be cool to have a little baby, dude? But then what? Guess what, Jeff? I like going to Finland. Thought it was a great place. Northern Lights, beautiful place, dude. Ice racing against Lando Norris.
I got a
Garrix.
beautiful segue for this. I got a beautiful. Go
About
on.
to get on my flight on Finnair. Beautiful flight landed in Helsinki. I'm going to take that next flight from Helsinki up to Lapland. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Eat snow crab, Norwegian snow crab.
Yeah.
Beautiful, wonderful fucking food. I pack my bag, go to walk out the door, and I hear,
Logan Paul.
is that a Chinese person? It's in my closet?
Yeah.
And it's got that stupid shaker
Paul?
and a whoopee in its mouth, and it's like, feed me. So right now, yeah, I want to see the North. Bro, I'm exploring the planet. I lost a good chunk of my life to the dope
Yeah.
and to felony charges.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm getting a little bit of a late start.
I lost a lot to the green.
You're a fake gangster.
Get
You
the
are.
fuck
I'm gonna
out
be
of here.
honest.
I'll
You're a
get up
fake
and murder you
gangster.
right now and
No,
delete
no,
this
no,
episode.
No, you're a fake gangster. I'm sorry.
I'll chop your
Show
body
me your
up.
indictments.
And
I've got full indictments. You can look them up.
So do I.
Fake gangster.
The fuck?
Unreal. Would you fall off a dirt bike and they arrested you?
I'll go fucking do some gangster
Unreal,
shit.
dude.
Don't test me, bro. I'm fucking successful, but I'm stupid. And I'm fucking brain damaged.
Never
And I
even
got
been-
anger and fucking...
Never even been to Finland.
My blood's boiling. Yeah, I flew Finnair to the fucking...
I know you did.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
That's it. I already said
Was
it.
it a good airline?
Beautiful.
I'm
Actually, no,
telling
the
you.
Wi-Fi was out. I had to fly
I
to
know,
Europe
they
with
do-
no
they do
Wi-Fi.
have a Wi-Fi
And like, it's an
problem.
old plane. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
But what about the space and the cleanliness of the plane and the TVs and stuff?
It's all right. I went to the airport, missed my flight by a minute. There's no flight till the next day. I'm going to a wedding. I tell the people, look, I'm going to a wedding. They're like, you're a minute late. The gate's closed. I'm like, no, you don't understand. And I was like, fuck, I don't want to be those people and then end up being like that guy in the airport that's singing, I'm not afraid
Oh yeah.
to take a
See,
shit.
you know all the rot. But if I ask you one question about anything related to anything important, you wouldn't be able to answer it. But you know all these stupid memes.
That's a beautiful meme, though. That's such a funny
That's
video of
that
that
guy
guy
went
trying to get
nuts.
everybody to go along with him singing.
And they were all
Oscar,
just-
pull it up. I'm not afraid.
afraid.
You won't even get copyrighted because he was so off singing it. He was like, just a drunk white trash fucking piece of shit. Crazy stuff with traveling so much, the things you see on airlines. I caught a woman smoking a cigarette right next to me one time. She lit up a cigarette. She just started smoking it. And I was there with Matt King.
Turn their video on. I'm not afraid.
This would have been me. Yo, is that Jeff that used to be in the vlog squad? He's really doing bad now, man.
All through the store.
Look at that kid right there.
Everybody.
Hey, he thinks people are all gonna get like a slow clap.
Rock together through the rain.
He does the whole song. Bro, this guy's gonna get shot by the fucking
A
TSA.
little bit of Radiohead. Amazing grace.
That's the type of shit I was on when I was going to Logan's wedding because I missed my damn flight by 1 minute.
Can I tell you a quick thing? I think
Then I had to buy a Finnair
I
flight.
think I'm closer to this guy than Logan with the baby.
Yeah.
Like when you ask me
Yeah.
who I'm like, if I'm envious and like, I think I'm closer to becoming him.
I think as long as you could find a way to keep yourself having good people, good friends, and everything, and you keep doing what you're doing, and you find more ways to make it fresh and you enjoy it, like you are, you could be like an Anthony Bourdain who just travels a lot and makes great content.
That is my hero. The ending, not so much. I want to avoid that.
I don't want to see you
okay?
end that way.
But what I'm saying is this: he was an East Coast.
He never had kids, right?
No, East Coast guy, addicted to heroin.
Yeah.
Came out, loved food, wrote a book, a best-selling book, started a bunch of restaurants, and then became a TV star.
Yeah.
He ran into some trouble with some women because he loved them, and the girl left him, whatever, and he went out in a way that I wish he didn't. Hero of mine. Okay, let me tell you.
All the best ones take their own lives.
Stop
man,
it.
it's so
I've been
sad.
spending a lot of time in New York City. I want to say it. You already know this. It's the greatest city on the planet. And I'll tell you why, Jeff. Okay? Look at me when I'm talking.
I'm a New Yorker.
Listen to me. 10 p.m. I was in bed. I took a nap. I woke up. I slept too long. I woke up at 10 p.m. at the Virgin Hotel. I looked. Bleecker Street Pizza. I wanted to walk for a slice of pizza. 30 blocks with this ankle. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it because I want to experience New York City at night. And I have the luxury of being a 6'3" bodybuilder style man dude, who could walk around anywhere in the world with nobody. I walked 30 fucking blocks to Bleecker. The things that I saw on that walk because of how special New York City is. Every street is a new adventure, a new store, a new restaurant, a homeless person. An Indian man came up to me and he said, please, sir, can you buy me a Pepsi? You know what I did?
Bought him a Pepsi?
Bought him a Pepsi with a cap. And he was so happy that there was a cap on it because he could put the cap back on it. Went 2 more blocks. The next homeless guy was a black man. He came up to me and said, I'm a sergeant in the U.S. Navy.
Cap.
He said, my daughter's 3 blocks over. He goes, and she's hungry. And I go, okay, you got me. You sold me. I said, what do you want? He said, go in that CVS right there. And I was like, okay, what do you want? He goes, I want a 6-pack of Arctic Frost Gatorade. Okay, I was like, not a bad choice. Rather choose Prime, obviously, but 6. Okay, no problem. So I turn away to walk away. He goes, get me an 8-pack of Nabisco graham crackers. I'm like, bro, what? He goes, I want a 6-pack of the club crackers, and if those are out, I want Ritz. I go, bro, this sounds like a shopping list.
Yeah, bro, just here's
What do
20 bucks. I don't care if you buy crack. Whatever you want.
Yeah, dude. So then I kept walking. I went and I had instead of pizza, I had a lettuce wrapped cheeseburger at Five Guys. So I started walking back because I wanted to go get a foot massage at 12:30 a.m. And in New York City, you can do that. There's a little shop that will massage your feet, $22 for 30 minutes. And I'm walking by the door, and I'm about to walk into.
Those poor women have to touch those fucking
gave her extra money.
flippers.
I'm about to walk in the door. And
Did she say something about your bunions?
Of course. But I can't say it because
This no good.
Yes.
You're going to die.
We shaved this off.
Yeah, man.
Pass me the pliers.
Grinding down that bunion's going to be hell for you. This is going to be the worst day of your life.
I'm walking past, and I'm about to walk into the foot massage place. And there's a pretty girl at the door before it. Jeff, a pretty girl with a sundress. Middle of the summer, okay?
Wow.
Hot summer night. She's moving chairs. And she looks at me and she goes, hey, I know you from somewhere. You're from TV, right? And I said, no, I have a podcast. She goes, yeah, that's it, a podcast. She goes, can you help me?
Happy Gilmore.
She goes, no, she was white. She goes, can you help, like Spanish. Do you want to try it?
Happy Gilmore?
No, that's not Mexican. It's like, she was like New York City Spanish.
Happy Gilmore.
That was pretty good. So she goes, can you help me move this chair? So I help her move the chair. We go inside the little walkway. She goes, come up to my apartment right now. She goes, why don't you come up to my apartment? I go, okay, why? She goes, I want to give you a reading. She was a fucking psychic. Dude.
How sick.
Now here's the thing. I don't play with that shit, dude. I don't really like psychics. I've never done it before because I don't like it. It scares me.
Yeah.
So I go up there and I'm like, all right, whatever. Sure, I'll come up and see your apartment, dude. Okay. Now think about what I'm saying to you right now. All New York City and me, the adventurer, because I'll go out and I'll do this stuff. So she comes up. She goes, do you want a half a tarot card deck or a full tarot card deck? I go, I'll take the full deck. I'm already up here. So she lays it all out. And I go, don't tell me no bad shit. She goes, between September and October of next year, you're going to meet the love of your life in Boston, Massachusetts. You're going to have, and there's a tie to New Hampshire. She goes,
you MTV girls. You know, like the girls in that movie with Christian Bale and Mark Wahlberg. The what's the name of it?
Spring Breakers. She goes, you're going to have 3. You're going to have 3 kids. Here's the kicker. All boys. She goes, you won't have it. You're not going to be a girl dad. She goes, who's the addict in the family? I go,
right here.
right here. She
Yeah.
goes, which one had the sex?
Why, you got drugs?
She goes, which one had the sexual assault? I go, whoa, I don't know the answer to that question. Can we just move on to the next thing? She goes, you lost someone recently close to you with the initials JM. I go, Jane Mandalak, my grandmother? She goes, yes, that's her. I want to let you know you'll live a long life into your late 80s or early 90s. And she goes, but you have some major problems with your energy. You've had severe trauma in your past, and it's the reason why you can't love anyone right now. And guess what, Michael? She kept calling me Michael. She goes, I'm going to heal it for you tonight. I'm going to heal it for
Hand
you
job.
tonight. Nope. She goes, how old are you? I go, 40. She goes, pushing 50. No, she goes, 40. She goes, I'm going to go light 40 candles for you, Michael, at my center tonight. And I'm going to fix this problem. Tomorrow you're going to meet me, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. And I said, okay, cool. I've been trying to heal this with all kinds of stuff. Zoloft, crack, heroin, endless
Magnets
amounts of
on my
pussy,
head, yeah.
magnets on my head, gambling, anything I could
Deprivation,
find,
sensory
whatever.
flow tanks.
She goes, it's not going to be any of that. It's just going to be a Zelle for $575.
So you just got beat on money, and
So I'm like, dude, what? That's when Barper, when I said that, would have had made the music go, and you
Yeah.
just kept it going, Oscar. I mean,
he's got to do a lot down there, back there by himself.
so
by
I
the way,
s-
Kyle's he's sick. There's nothing wrong.
shout out
Like,
Kyle. God
yeah,
bless.
yeah.
Hope you get better soon. I sent the 575. Long story short, I sent it to her because she had a kid in the back who was crying and like maybe it needed. And so think about the amount of charity I did on this. I'm talking about it now, but like Mr. Beast would have made a whole
You
video.
brought the story up on your own.
But listen, it's not about the charity. It's not about the charity, okay?
Nobody asked.
So she said, I'm going to go fix this at my center. I go down for the foot massage after, and Tav says, hey, man, are you sure about that? And I look it up. Big time sin in the Christian religion to visit psychics and mediums.
Oh yeah.
Big time sin. You Christians don't do that.
A little odd that there's rules like that, though.
There's rules like that. So I call her. I said,
Sounds
hey,
kind of Scientology-ish.
I said, I
Like,
want you to keep the 575.
You can't talk about it. You can't ask about it.
Don't light those fucking candles. Don't. She said, I'm on my way. I got the lighter right now. I said, don't light those fucking candles. I said, I'll send you more money. Don't light those fucking candles.
Why?
Because the sin against JC, Jesus Christ. And let me tell you something. I'll deal with this unresolved trauma, but I'm not going to anger.
The
Yeah.
number one,
Man who saved me, my life, to be honest.
George Janko.
Shout out George Janko. But anyways, long story short, what I'm getting at is this. New York City, incredible, and the ability to adventure without the baby. Now, maybe 10 years from now, I'll regret it. Maybe I'll look back when I'm Al Pacino's age, and I'll say to myself, damn, I wish I had a 30-year-old son right now with his own unresolved trauma and addiction issues that I could talk to about this shit. Like, now I've got no one keeping my namesake going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just be so happy about all the fucking things that I saw and all the Saudi princes that I hung out with and fucking all the cool shit I got to do when I lived this incredible life that I didn't know I was going to have the opportunity to do. All the fucking cool foods I ate. All the hawkers I went to in Singapore, or the skiing I did in Jackson Hole, or going to see the Northern Lights in Finland, or the black sand beaches in Iceland. All these beautiful things that I'm so blessed with the opportunity to do that these people
Cut 'em off?
can't do it with the kids. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're right. It is so much more. I see people in the airport walking around with babies, and I'm like, damn, that sucks to have to like always do that. But I don't know. Everybody
Well, they
says it's
grow
like
up at
everybody
some
says it's like having your life restarted. Or Jay-Z has that line. It's like having your life restarted. Can't wait for your child's life to be a part of it, and that just makes me think like, damn, you know.
I'm not saying that this is the right way. I'm not saying that. I think
Okay,
kids are
I got-
beautiful.
I
we
got-
got to repopulate the world, and we got to continue.
We have to.
and we
That's-
got to teach our children well. But I can't. It's almost like I feel like I can't stop. I do have a prone to addiction. Right now, I'm addicted to adventure. I'm addicted to living this life to the fullest. And
Yeah.
I don't know how to make it stop.
Well, you could be like Al Pacino. Al Pacino's a good guy, actually. I know like people give him shit for dating a 30-year-old when he's 184. But
Whatever.
he, you know that movie Devil's Advocate where he played the blind guy and he was just like saying crazy, so intense with Keanu Reeves. You know the movie I'm talking about?
Say it one more time.
The movie Devil's Advocate.
Of course,
Or-
fantastic movie. Keanu Reeves, Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Al Pacino's the devil.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh, that's not the blind one where he's the blind guy. That's a different movie when Al
That's a
Pacino
different
plays a
movie.
blind guy.
That's
Scent of a
Dirty-
Rose or
might be
something.
Dirty Dancing.
Scent of a Woman.
Something like that.
No.
Oh, Scent of a Woman.
Yeah, another great Al Pacino movie. But Al Pacino,
No, Al Pacino's not blind. That's
no.
that's
He did
absurd.
a movie. Yeah,
Scent of a Woman, it's
No,
right
Scent of a
there.
Woman. Yeah. Which is incredible too. That's such a good name. Yeah, that movie was sick. But in Devil's Advocate, I heard that Al Pacino was making a lot more money than Keanu Reeves, and that was his rate that he demanded. So Keanu had to get paid less. And then when he found out that that's what happened, he donated all of the extra money that he got paid, like over Keanu.
To build wells in Africa.
No, I think
He donated team water?
No, he didn't give it to the water. I think he gave it to. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe he gave it to Keanu. I don't know. Keanu don't even.
I don't need no fucking money.
He
He
don't-
dude
he
has
takes
so
the-
much
he takes
bread. He
the
sits at Jones
Subway.
on 3rd and eats eggs all the time.
Yeah,
You ever seen him
that's
at
my
Jones
father.
on 3rd? Whoa. Bill and Ted's Excellent Journey.
Yeah,
Remember that shit back when we were fucking 40?
because we're ancient.
Ancient,
God
dude.
damn, man.
And by
All
the
right,
way,
so
and by
look,
the way,
I
one
got
last thing on it. Thank God, because imagine we had to grow up on the bullshit movies these kids are watching nowadays. Is fucking garbage.
Freakier Friday.
No, fuck that, dude. I'm not even talking about I'm talking about this absolute garbage.
If I woke up in
movies.
Lindsay Lohan's body, I would. This would be the movie. All right, movie was 30 seconds long. That's
Why?
my Freakier
Well,
Friday.
Which Lindsay Lohan? What age? Because there was a point where she was pretty goated at one point.
Yeah, but she was probably doing tons of coke and getting nailed by everybody in town. I'm not trying to have all those fucking dicks in my body. You know? Like, if I get transferred into a woman, like the Freakier Friday shit,
What's the first thing you would do?
have sex with a man. See what it's like. Don't count. You know?
No, you would because you're a woman. It would make sense.
Yeah. What do you mean I was a
Wait,
woman
do
and
you
then? I
still
was
have
a
your
freak thing
but
where I
do you
got
have-
transferred
but
into
do
this
you have your
person's
men's
body.
mind still?
Yeah.
That's gay.
It is gay, but hey, if I ever got in a situation where I ended up miraculously switching bodies with a woman, what are you going to do? I'd start masturbating right away.
Yeah, that baby.
And then I'd probably be like, this is getting played out. Let's go all out. Let's see what it's really like. You know? Being a woman, getting fucking... Yeah, I would want to, like...
I would probably like.
I'd probably come back hating
Mike,
men,
you
I
did
think.
heroin. I know you would.
That,
You
excuse me, that was
probably-
offensive to a lot of people in recovery, Oscar.
You probably swung your
Okay?
foot over the other side of the fence for a little
Never did it. Never did it.
heron.
I had the
A little
stuff.
Fetty Wap. That shit makes you feel nice. So what? You got to go through 5 minutes of discomfort with a dick in your mouth. That high you're gonna get after is worth
I
it,
had
brother.
the product
Yeah,
because unlike you, I actually was a fucking real.
I am a
criminal.
real influencer right here. This is the guy right here.
Your hair looks really nice.
Thank you. It always does.
No, but
I am-
specifically, did you grow it out?
No, I just shampooed it with.
You know, they say you should be careful how much you shampoo and condition your hair.
I told you
It
that.
removes a lot of
Stop
the natural
stealing my
minerals.
fucking
It does. I already
jokes.
knew
You've been
that.
stealing. You stole my jokes at the whole wedding.
What? Name one.
Nick, I never even seen him.
Great joke.
Yeah, Nick never seen him or something.
No, because you kept fucking it up.
Okay,
Nick
you're
Naracina.
So should I be a writer
Nick,
then?
And it's Nick Naracina. It's like, where you been, Nick Naracina?
There's a wannabe Nelk boy out there.
Now
He's a good
that's-
kid, nice kid.
Don't you dare. I don't care if you're joking or if you're serious. Don't you dare slander my buddy Nick Naracina.
I just don't trust when people are too nice. I feel like he's too sincere that
Okay,
he's like,
I slightly agree with you. But also, he actually is. He's 99% as nice as he seems. You know what he strikes me as? He strikes me the kind of person, because he really is such a nice kid.
Yeah.
He's so nice, so humble, such a wonderful, he likes to learn. But to your point, he strikes me as someone who might have like a squirrel in their closet. You know, like a tied up squirrel or like a dead hamster that he didn't bury
like he's hiding
properly.
his abusive.
Or something, just one little thing that just some little tiny thing like that he didn't report back on. You know what I'm saying? Like he found $150 in the back of a cab and he didn't tell anybody about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Real.
Like one little tiny thing, or he stole a bunch of quarters from his grandma to buy a whatchamacallit. You know the chocolate bars, the whatchamacallit?
Wasn't that a thing that came out recently? Like somebody stole a bunch of quarters, Kenny quarters or something they call them. You know Kenny quarters?
Candy corns?
Kenny quarters. They call him Kenny quarters because he steals his grandmother's quarters all the time. I don't know. I'm trying to make up a person in my head, but it's not working.
Wait, what's...
All right, real quick, this episode's sponsored by BetterHelp. Yeah, that's right. I do therapy. I'm a big, tough guy, and it seems like I got it all figured out in life. But if I do not have therapy, I would be lost in this world. And it's not a one-time thing. You don't just go into therapy and you're fixed. You got to work at it. It's like going to the gym. You know, if you work out in the morning, you're going to feel good the rest of the day. If you don't work out that day, you're going to feel bad, and then next day you got to catch up, and you're all overwhelmed. You know, your brain, you need to treat with as much care as you do. These days, I feel like there's advice for everything: cold plunges, gratitude journals, screen doxes, but how do you know what exactly works for you? With the internet and information overload about mental health and wellness, it can be a struggle to know what's true and what actions to take these days. Everything on social media is fake. You never know what to, and people that get this brain rot that just sit and scroll all day can also really screw their brains up. So this day and age, more than ever, is the most important time for people to be in therapy. Even to just have a break, to have a conversation with somebody for an hour and not look at your phone is helpful to your brain. It's going to make you feel better. It's not going to fix you overnight, but who knows? Maybe it can, or it can teach you how to do that on your own. Look, I try to do it every week. It's helpful for learning positive coping skills, for me not to just have anger all the time. And I learn a lot. I even learn a lot of wisdom that I share with other people that can help friends and other people that are around. So as the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/JeffFM. That's betterhelp.com/JeffFM. You can do it all discreet from your home. Talk to somebody over FaceTime, and you don't have to go sit around in the doctor's office and wait around. It's just made it so simple and accessible and more affordable too. So yeah, check out BetterHelp. Use my code JeffFM. Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring the show, and thank you for fixing my brain. All right, I love you. Let's get back on with the show. Listen, I want to transition into, you have your inspiration, which is great to have an inspiration, even though he passed away from such a terrible thing. But Anthony Bourdain, that's great. You know, I see a lot of his style in you, and your style in him. Like, you know, just traveling, eating food, these, you know, beautiful places in the world that, you know, just showing the world because people hadn't even seen him at that point. I got my Anthony Bourdain, and his name is Jeremy Wade, River Monsters. I cannot stop watching River Monsters. This guy is not just a goddamn incredible fisherman. He is so passionate about these fish and the way that he's tracking them down. It's like CSI, like there's murders where somebody gets sucked under the water. He goes down there and he catches that fucking fish that ate a person, and he's like a hero. But he, just the way he goes about his life, he's such a G. And he made like 9 seasons of the show River Monsters, and he caught all the fish. He caught every fish in the world. Every kind of fish, every species that was worth him going after. Stories of genitals being bitten off by fish with giant teeth, like freakish looking fish that you don't even think exist. They look like they're just fucking drawn up like a cartoon. But he found these fucking crazy fish. He traveled through Africa, through the Amazon, got malaria twice. I'm going to Africa in a few days. I got to get a malaria vaccine. But he survived a plane crash. Like so much shit.
I think I know about a lot of these stories.
And he's so fucking humble about it. It seems like me, you know, like you would probably be like a little more braggadocious about your traveling, but I would be more like, you know what, I got malaria, but I'm still here trying to catch this fish. You know, that's the difference between me and you.
I don't think it is. I just show people what happens out in these places. But that's a crazy looking fish, though.
No, that's nothing. That's the most basic fish he ever caught.
Show me something crazy.
Look at that motherfucker's teeth, man. And that jaw opens like this. So it came up and chomped the guy's genitals off. And the guy...
It looks like a nerve.
So he goes out and then he catches the fish. And his whole thing is catch and release. Like he's like an angler, an environmentalist, marine biologist.
That's how Bradley Martin lost his finger. Let's
get into that in a second. Bradley Martin lost his finger, guys. Breaking news. The finger's gone. He's now 259 pounds. So stupid. So yeah, he caught this fish, fed a whole village of 200 people with this fish that he caught, this demon fish that was killing people.
And let me get this straight. So he caught this demon fish that was killing people, right?
He releases all his fish.
No, of course.
So the guys, he was like, I'm going to release this fish.
Yeah.
And they were all like, we're going to release you from the planet if you let go of that fish.
So he does like a lot of good stuff, it seems like.
Yeah.
Like that helps other people, right?
Yeah. And the fish ended up dying from the fight anyway because it was like 3 hours to reel it in.
It seems like he does a lot of good stuff that helps people. And then he films it, yeah?
Yeah.
And puts it out.
But he travels.
So,
he's
okay,
basically like a old ass vlogger.
No, sorry, I just want to ask. Like, so he does good stuff. He films. He puts it out so that he can keep filming stuff and doing good stuff for people. What's the difference between him and Mr. Beast?
The
Just
difference
out of
is his
curiosity,
passion and his passion.
You don't
and
think
his,
Mr. Beast is passionate about water? And
I think he's passionate about money and growing his followers.
You've upset me. You've upset me, and I
I'm being
will
honest.
staunchly defend
All I can do
Jimmy
is
on
give my
this.
honest opinion here because it will match throughout the rest of my life.
What
I'm
is
always
it? How
real.
do you know that?
I don't
maybe
switch
Jimmy,
up.
Maybe
I don't
Jimmy's
change.
was born as a person who just really wanted to help the world, like Willy Wonka.
No, Willy Wonka was fucking. He was dope as fuck.
He was
and he
really
fucking
fucking
just
cool,
his
dude.
whole swag. He was was
Maybe
just
there's a better example.
on another level, and all the actors they've got to play him. Like even Johnny Depp was fucking dope.
What do you think he was really like?
He's probably like me. I'm obsessed with candy.
You know what I think Willy Wonka? Because I'm not talking about the movies. I'm talking about the person it was really based on.
I'm a showman.
I bet. Do you think he went out at night?
No, I think he just hung out in the factory, probably going through that lazy river of chocolate.
You think he had hoes come there?
He probably had like Oompa Loompa hoes that he would just fuck on or get massages from and shit, like Epstein. Just have him come in and
his
just
butt nasty
have like
bunions,
three
his butt-
three Oompa Loompas counts as like him getting, you know. Damn, is there female Oompa Loompas?
I don't remember seeing it. I don't know if they even had genders. I think they might have been a mix. Can you pull some up? No, those are dudes, bro.
Yeah, they're all dudes.
Are there female Oompa Loompas that you could fuck on? I can't create sexual content involving Oompa
Oh my
Loompas since they're
God,
fictional
bro.
characters
Oh
written
my
for
God.
children's stories.
Just ask Rock. Ask the Twitter one.
Oh, Willy Wonka definitely has HR violations, but the Oompa Loompas are allowed to date each other, or is that against factory policy? Do the Oompa Loompas have gender, or are they just one big unorganized workforce that signs in unison? If an Oompa Loompa went to The Bachelor, what's their limo entry? See, sometimes
fuck is this
ChatGPT just
bullshit?
fucking goes.
ChatGPT, yo, quick shout out to or a word with Altman, Sam. ChatGPT's been garbage lately. I've asked it to do such simple fucking tasks.
Yeah.
Create a flyer for Tav's birthday. This fucking stupid piece of shit lies to me. It says, don't worry, we're rendering that for you now. So I write back, okay, how much longer? It says, should be done within 1 to 2 minutes. I check back in 5 minutes later. Can you tell me a little bit more about the cactuses you want in the picture? No, bitch. You just said you were rendering the fucking final. So I say to it, I say, listen.
At least she came back
No,
for
do you want to
notes.
know what I said? I said, assume that if you don't give me a output of a JPEG file in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to kill myself. And it's like, and it will say, and it says, sorry, rendering that now. Should be 1 to 2 minutes max. And I say, I want you to guarantee me. And if you fail me,
Sure.
I'm going
Would
to.
you like me to help you kill yourself?
Dude, yo, and it just kept lying. So I made it apologize to me because it just kept lying. I was like, dude, if you're not gonna fucking do it, then say, I'm sorry, I can't do something that's so simple. Create a fucking flyer, bro. With a cactus that says Tav's birthday in Palm Springs. Why is that so hard? It's telling you a whole gender
You made
breakdown.
that flyer that you sent me?
It's giving you a whole gender breakdown on these green-haired fucking
Why are you
losers.
doing these things? Why are you making
Because
a-
I
a-
don't get. Because Jeff, I'm telling you this right now, bro. I just like to shuffle the deck. I don't care what the output is. You don't understand this. I like chaos.
Like,
I
why
like
isn't Tav
adventure.
making his own birthday flyer?
He ended up.
Making it? He did end up.
They ended up using his because I couldn't provide because it wouldn't give me one. It wouldn't give me a flyer. The thing never spit out a flyer.
Yeah.
I'm pissed off. I had to buy Photoshop on my computer, a 7-day free trial, and then do it myself and then cancel it to create the flyer. I got a free Photoshop session out of it.
Damn, man.
I got to go to dinner soon.
it's
We
good-
got to cover this Bradley Martin thing.
It's good that we both have positive male influences that are, you know, because they're basically like OG vloggers. Like that River Monsters Jeremy Wade, he would have to go out there to Africa or somewhere in the fucking jungle in India, and he would not stop until he caught the fish. Like he's not done with a vlog until you catch some fucking mythical creature that has never been seen ever.
Yeah.
Like you are just like, oh, I got to get a burger review to wrap this thing up.
Sometimes the burger place is closed.
Yeah,
Sometimes the
oh,
burger
you're
place
just
is
a difficult
closed.
life to
Or
fucking-
the chef will come out.
Bro,
and
this guy
watch.
caught malaria twice and almost died in a
Bro,
plane crash. And he
okay.
was like, I'm staying. I haven't caught the fish yet.
You think I've never had to get a penicillin shot for fucking gonorrhea? Fucking happens, bro. And actually, you know what? I didn't even have it. They just give you you know this. It's like protocol. You go in for a test, they just give you the fucking shot.
Yeah.
Which
But
is
you know
kind
what?
of crazy if you think about it.
Now that I think about all this shit, like Jeremy Wade, yeah, you're some bit. You catch and release. You love the animals, all that. You know what you're doing to these fish? You're going out there for yourself. You're
Traumatizing 'em.
personally fucking
You're traumatizing the fish.
making yourself look like the man. Look at me. I'm hooking this fish, fucking hooked through its fucking whole shit. You pull it out of the water. You're over there holding it like out of water. And you're fucking just traumatizing this fish.
Imagine that fish with the hook in its cheek, and it's sitting above water with all these people with cameras staring down at it. And the only thing going through that fish's mind is to put me out of my misery.
Yeah.
I will never come
And
back.
then he
from
throws him
this.
back in.
Put me out of my misery and eat me. At least I'll serve a purpose to the world. And then he fucking rips the hook out, blood starts pouring it, and then he throws him back. And for the next 80 fish months, he has to live with this trauma of seeing these weird humans fondling him against with no consent after hooking his mouth.
They stick a tag in
kill
him
me.
so the people could track where he swims
Bro,
to.
take me out, finish me off, and feed me to the town folk. Are you serious? You're gonna put me back in now? Everybody's gonna
And you're all tired and fucked up from the fight that like now other fish could fuck you up in there when
and
you get back.
there, and even if you do make it back to your fish
There's no
school,
doors in the
While
ocean.
you make it back to your fish school, they're all looking at you like, oh, look at this idiot, bro, who just got fondled by a fucking dude above land, and now he comes back.
Yeah,
like
you got
nothing
hooked,
happened.
you dumbass. You think
dumb,
fish
stupid
clown
shit.
each other when
course,
they?
Of course. Why do you think they call it a school? There's bullies.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
That's
fish bullies that
that's-
bully the fuck out of the. They put them in fish lockers, bro.
That was your
Stuff
best
them in
joke of the
locker. Thank you,
podcast.
thank
Yeah,
you.
that's why they were in schools because they're bullies.
There's,
yeah,
you know.
those fish just clowning on each other.
I feel like I'm just getting warmed up. This could have been a great show, but I got this dinner. It sucks.
It's all right. Look, we're gonna wrap it up soon.
No. Talk about Bradley.
Our dear friend Bradley Martin lost his thumb. Mike has a real graphic picture of it. That shit needs another. Like, does he have the other half of it?
It looks
did it get
like
bit off?
it looks like it was from the top index, like the one above the top fold. But I don't know. Maybe it was the second fold.
Yeah, no, that he has like half of a finger there. But what took it off?
I think it was a dirt bike.
What is it? Was it an Amazonian tigerfish?
Could have
with
been.
those teeth.
Could have
Was
been.
he out there fishing?
Maybe he's
River
getting all
monsters?
the trauma for Sam Blake or whatever the guy's name is.
He is a fucking river monster, that Bradley Martin.
I think I'm supposed to do a show this week. You know, I feel bad for Brad.
Imagine
dude.
hooking him. Imagine hooking up a 260-pound man that's underwater, and you got to reel him in.
Imagine like there's like imagine one day, dude, large fish invade the planet and they fish for us. Like from space, like massive fish, and they hook Bradley Martin and pull him up into space.
Yeah.
And they all hold him like this and they look at him and bro, just eat the fish. Don't throw him back. You embarrassed him, bro. You clowned him. Now he's back in school. Bradley Martin chopped his finger off with a dirt bike. Mm-hmm. Okay. You want to know the first thing I did to him? Sent him down for stem cells. He's actually going to go to the guy, unlike you.
That ain't gonna do shit. That ain't gonna grow his fucking thumb back.
They're
It's gonna
saying-
waste his damn time
No,
giving
they're
false
saying
hope.
Stem cells can grow fingers back.
Bro, I did stem cells so many times for my eye. I didn't do shit.
Not with Brigham.
Whatever. You're gonna keep bringing this up. Look, I had a lot of problems this year. I had 2 surgeries. I've been
We all
through
got problems.
rehab,
We all got
drug
problems.
addictions. Yeah. So, yeah, now I'm doing better than ever, and I look perfect again. But
How's the eye? How's the eye?
Good.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's good.
I feel what factors are involved? Because I feel like sometimes, like today, it looks great, but I feel like sometimes I run into maybe you haven't slept enough the night before or something like that.
Everything
and it's-
sleep plays into it. If I just exercised and I was bouncing around a lot, it's like gets sucked in a little bit. If I burn off a lot of fat, it sometimes sinks in. Like if
It
I get
looks
too,
good
if I
today.
get too
It looks
lean,
good.
like to the time where I had like veins all over my stomach and
Yeah.
shit, it took all the fat out, so it really sunk in. So if it just sinks back, it sucks because then I lose my vision.
You might be able to do a threesome tomorrow. If
Maybe
you
we'll get on
wanted
Social
to.
Security or
no,
something?
tomorrow's
No.
could be a good day for you. If you sleep tonight, a lot of sleep, and you don't bounce around a lot, tomorrow's gonna be a good day for you.
You saying because we're going to Palm Springs for a wild birthday party with a lazy river?
How crazy the lazy river, huh?
Man, I've been living it up this summer, but it's weird because you get home from the trips and you're kind of depressed. But then there's another one.
Do you see?
Life goes on.
Do you see what I'm saying?
You are right where you need to be, my
Thank you,
friend.
thank
I
you,
know you think
thank
like,
you.
oh, I'm doing these vlogs and I'm 90. You know, everybody's talking shit to me because I'm dating underage girls or whatever. And like, who cares, bro? Who cares? You
They're
are,
like 26. The last girl I hooked up with was 31. Dude.
but you're 150 now. So just know, fuck what everybody else thinks.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
When are you gonna stop going out? When are you gonna stop going to the club? Fucking never. How's that sound?
Yeah.
When I'm fucking dead. Me and Ozzy Osbourne.
You got good people. You got good friends in your life. That's all you need.
You want to know why? You
don't-
want to know why? You want to know why they're mad? Because they can't do this shit at any point in their fucking life.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't do it. I don't live a conventional fucking life. Okay. I do shit with people they can't do shit with.
You know what I was thinking? Stop. Don't. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm just grateful to have you as a friend. And if say you died somehow, I'd be sad for like a fucking week. You know?
That's why you stopped the music for that? You piece of shit.
No.
You ruined Oscar's cutting me off for that bullshit.
Yeah.
I would never forget. I would never ever stop being upset if you passed, Jeff.
Hey, that joke you said on Impaulsive last episode, which one was it? You were like,
Greg Paul with the muskets.
no, it
Got
was something.
cut.
It was a diss to
Funniest
Logan.
thing I said, you know that? Muskets got cut.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Piece of shit. I was pissed at Logan. Hey, man, sorry, we're going to have to cut the funniest part of the episode. Imagine you cut my fish school joke, and everybody was just like, man, this episode
damn.
sucked.
I would have cut it and started using. I would have put it into my stand-up routine.
Can you believe that shit? That was fucking great. I said, what makes
Yeah.
you a Patriot, GP? Because you got a fucking, what do you have, a musket?
Oh, that
Now I'm
was
gonna
really
cut
good.
the
All
joke.
of it got cut.
Now I'm gonna
No,
cut
but I
the.
don't give a shit. Let me tell you something, Oscar. I've been fucking making content on the internet for 10 years. I've had some value of relevancy for 10 I don't give a shit anymore, dude. Fuck this shit.
But that's what I'm saying. There's moments where you wake up and you're like, wow, when is this gonna run out? Don't
Never.
worry.
Guess what I've realized? For me, fucking never. I'll be
when you
hot
want it to
forever.
be.
I'll be hot forever. Go on TikTok right now. Breath Death account. Who got the most viewed video?
Me.
No, you don't. Go look it up. Mike Malek, 2 million views. Even with you, with Mr. Beast,
Bots.
with Logan, with
Indian
Jake.
fucking
and guess
bots.
who's got the second most viewed video on that account? Me again, motherfucker. Both of them.
It's your company, promote it. I don't give a fuck. I said you want. They said you want equity or cash. I said pay me fucking
for the rest of my
cash.
fucking life, okay? Because I'm 6'3", I'm charismatic, and I got good friends around me like you, Jeff Wittick. And
Yeah.
And really quickly, before I go, thank you so much to the Jeff FM audience. You guys are one of the most loyal, creative audiences on the internet. I know there's a lot of you out there who stand by me, who like when I come on the episodes. You see the good vibes that me and Jeff have, and I love you guys, and I appreciate that. You feel like an extension of my own family sometimes.
Yeah.
And to all the ones that go and slander me on Reddit, I hope you have fun doing it. I hope it makes you feel better about yourself.
Yeah, good luck.
Good
Go
luck.
Have fun.
Good luck,
'Cause it
buddy.
don't affect
Have
us one
fun.
bit.
Not
Yeah.
one bit. I'm floating in the middle of the fucking ocean. Okay, you're on fucking. Okay, have fun, buddy. I'll see you guys on fucking Reddit. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see your asses on
See
Reddit.
you guys on fucking Reddit. Okay.
Most negative comment wins.
Most negative comment wins. We're paying 50
What do you win?
bucks.
You get
50
Mike's
bucks.
book.
My book.
So are you guys start doing heroin now?
Yep.
So if you win that book, you could know how to get off
That's
it.
right.
All right, love you guys. Thanks for tuning
Thank
in.
you guys.
We'll be back next week with another crazy guest, Tana Mojo. Yeah, she's coming on.
Me and my brother
again.
from Stockton. You don't fuck with Stockton.
Yeah, fuck you.